Grand Rising. Good afternoon. Good evening. Whatever time of day it is that this reaches you. My name is Misty. I'm with Love Awakening Authenticity. I'm a spiritual self-empowerment coach. I'm a conscious awareness coach. And more importantly, I'm a stinking truth coach. What I do here is collective Christ conscious messages. I also do energetic healing through these messages. I bring these Christ conscious messages down into two energies, right? The masculine energy and the feminine energy, light side, dark side, positive, negative, instinct, intuition, sinner and saint, narcissist, empath, so we can integrate them in ourselves for our clearest and highest good. These two things are AKA the head and the heart. And when they're in alignment, they're neither an empath nor an narcissist, because both of those are damaged. They're the fucking truth. It's not positive or negative. It's fucking truth. Okay, now, spirit guides, angels, and ascending masters, please go ahead and help me remove my ego so I can teach this class from the clearest and highest good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so experience the nature and not the thought. We have lost a sense of nature in humanity. I'm going to situate myself. So to restore the nature, we have to discover where we have lost nature. Well, it's an information that we label. That's where we've lost nature. We've labeled information either positive or negative, good or bad, right or wrong, before actually observing it, right, for ourselves. And in that, we limit information and we limit ourselves. We limit truth, which means we are not living in the whole truth. The only thing that is nature is truth. We may not like it, but we don't have to like it or understand it to grow from it authentically and for our highest good. Nature is truth, okay? These are usually things that we don't like and we avoid to get what we think we want that actually goes against our needs. So I'm going to explain a little something here. I'm going to use an example, okay? Because the only way to teach is by example. This is not to blame, shame, guilt, or do any of that. It's literally a cause and effect show, okay? To start this, I'm going to start with, say, okay, I am a book right now, okay? Don't say I'm a woman, I'm a man, I'm anything other than a message, okay? And people are drawn to this, right? They're drawn to this energy, this energy. It's energy, right? And they come in and that's where they're naturally drawn in. But then they start having these agendas, these personalized things, right? And that's when they start losing the message. It's happened so many times in here, especially with masculines. I've had it happen a couple times with feminines, but it's mostly masculine energies that'll come in here. And they're definitely drawn in here because there's a part of their selves that they're missing, right? And I hold something that they need to unlock that within themselves. But because of how I display certain energies or certain emotions or certain things, they attach themselves to it. They attach themselves to the feeling that they're feeling inside of themselves. And then they attach me to what they're feeling because I'm the one that brought the key. Bitch, I don't own the gate. I literally just found your key. Here's your fucking key. No attachment to your gate. I don't want your gate. I don't want it. And I make this perfectly clear. And because now I've made it perfectly clear that I don't want it, right? It's now a challenge to them to get in my goddamn gates. Test the fucking boundaries. And when I'm not giving them what they want to hear, telling them what they want to hear, which goes against their needs, which is what they came for, right? I'm no longer telling them what they want to hear. Now they're fucking, oh shit, fuck this. Now it's projecting onto me, right? Because, whatever the fuck that I was supposed to do in their fucking mind didn't work out. you realize you are missing a fucking message that is for your soul because your mind is not getting what it wants. It's not about consuming or possessing. You need to feel. You are being brought here not to feel your thoughts. This is a problem. I said this. I'm actually going to share this because it's a motherfucking problem. In the masculine and feminine collective, this is a motherfucking problem, and I'm going to address it right motherfucking now because I've had enough of it, and I'm going to pull this shit out from underneath the rug and shove it in your goddamn faces and hope you smell it. Smell this stench. Fucking smells like truth, and it kind of smells like death. All right? So, let's get to this, shall we? Misty Dawn. Get it, girl. Okay, this is what I've heard a masculine say so many times that is actually not even in his goddamn heart space. And it's pissing me the fuck off because you're devaluing yourself for fucking wants and thoughts and fucking objectified outcomes, not even listening to the truth, hearing what the fuck you want to hear and discrediting the rest. You devaluing, desensitizing fuckhole. Ooh, let's fight, bitch. It's Fight Club. It's on. I'll hit you with a metal chair. I ain't fucking with you. This is not a game. He thinks deep, right? He says, I love deep. I love so deep. Bitch, define deep. You're drowning in a teaspoon of water. Okay? He thinks deep. He has this idea, and then he gets, well, this attachment to the idea, which is so deep. It's fucking control, and that's over. That's obsession. It's not passion. He feels his thoughts, not the truth that's being displayed to him. I'm not interested, right? He feels the thoughts that, oh, I'm going to get this motherfucking shit. And females do this shit too, and they're actually better narcissists than men because, well, they connected a little bit deeper to their dark side, okay? So don't get me fucking twisted. I ain't hating on just men or just the masculine energy. I hate everybody equally that is living in a fucking lie. I do not discriminate. Checkmate. Take that shit somewhere else. Here's your safety pin because I ain't it. Go climb under a rock. He loves deep in his thoughts, not in truth. Oh, what? Yeah, see, here's the thing. You're looking for the good. You're looking for the kindness that you can use to your advantage. You're looking for that thing that you can use to your advantage. To your advantage, right? That is not the truth. Because the truth does not have advantages to it. The truth has growth in it. And most of the time, there is no advantage in growth. It's equality. I hate everything equally. Okay? Equality. Come say what? I hate lies equally. I don't care what fucking flesh suit you're wearing. I don't care if you're Jesus Christ in the fucking flesh wearing your goddamn Jesus boots walking around. If you're walking around in a motherfucking lie, which is self-doubt, right? Self-doubt and led by phantoms of the mind and external influence, past or future, I don't fucking like you. I fucking hate you, and I'll fucking say it. And I do not feel ashamed about hating evil. You want me to feel shame about hating evil that you knowingly or unknowingly possess in your body. So I don't address that, right? So it can just stay in there and linger around and go around fucking creating more fucking victims, right? I fucking think not. Here, have a sandwich. Fuck! Truth hurts. Playing with this shit today. I know, Osiris. I know, Lord of the Dead. Let's raise the dead. We bringing shit out. Let's raise the dead. Hallelujah. Judgment days. And I feel the judgment card like a motherfucker. Trumpets calling. It is not a game. We are raising the dead. Woo, Misty is something else. I know. Ever evolving in the moment. In the moment. What is the moment? Well, it sure the fuck ain't a thought. It's emotion before thought. You build from this. You build from the truth. You're not looking for the good or the bad or what you can get from people. You're looking at it as information, and then you're going to build from what's authentically in here instead of, I don't know, thoughts. You start building feelings from thoughts or emotions from feelings you had about your thoughts. You haven't thought feelings with your own thoughts. You fucking having a relationship with the idea of me in your mind and then getting mad at me because I'm not that fucking hologram. Are you serious? Go fuck yourself, you pencil dick bitch. Fuck you. Just like that. You fucking powerless fuck. Oh yeah, I don't care. 0 fucks. Return to sender. I do not accept. I accept the truth, but I ain't allowing this shit. Hell to the no. I see you now, boo-boo. Lesson learned. I don't just see it in myself when it comes present. I see it in everything else. How the fuck do you know that? Because you're only a shade of me, bitch. You are only a shade of me. You are only a shade of me, right? And if I know thyself, I know you, whether you know you or not. I don't just see what's on the surface. I feel what's beneath it, which means I can tell if you're fucking lying to me or not, you fucking liar, Decepticon. Discovery. I can tell when you're lying or not. Maui. Ooh, I'm spreading some shit today. That's not a teaspoon of water that you drowned in. That's the whole motherfucking ocean. Just like that, discovery mode. Instead of assumption mode. Right? The projected ideal outcome mode. The fucking holograph mode. The fucking I see what I want that suits my fucking advantage mode. Fuck you and your advantage. I'm gonna blow that bitch up. Dropping grenades daily, bitches. I'm gonna blow that bitch up. In case you didn't hear me, I'm gonna say it louder for the people in the back. You live in a lie, and you're gonna come up in my space without. I'm not gonna go hunt you. Oh no, trust me, you liars come and hunt me. Your motherfucking fear bus likes to hunt vulnerability because it wants to, what is that called? Possess and consume it. Do you know what's funny? After you spent a whole life, like probably 30 fucking years of being, like literally your whole fucking life of being hunted and exploited for your kindness, for other people's advantages, and you actually look at it, do you know what fucking happens? You actually take that skill of being hunted and exploited for other people's advantages and you use it to hunt the very things that exploit you. Oh, so you mean you exploit fear? Yeah, I do. Like a motherfucker, and it stings. Come at me. She's a warrior. She's a warrior. Oh, yeah. You think warriors get to be warriors by somebody handing them that title? By somebody handing them that energy? No, warriors become warriors by being fucking victims and fucking prisoners for far too fucking long. Right? And then they get out of survival mode, which is pondering the consequences, right? Pondering consequences, and they get into warrior mode and they don't give a fuck about no fucking consequence. Natural self, the fucking natural response to the natural truth instead of fear of the fucking consequences. Holy shit. You can't make this stuff up. I know. I push people away when I yell. Those people don't need to be here. Feeling eager for discovery and adventure. Yeah, adventure doesn't come from the fear bus. Curiosity may help break the barriers and solve the problems. You mean forgetting that you fucking know everything, right? Letting go of the need to be right, letting go of competition, letting go of comparisons. You ain't discovering shit with any of that. You certainly ain't discovering shit by attaching yourself to the islands. Oh, what do you mean? Okay. So you have this whole fucking world over here, right? But you're only attaching yourself to one part of that island, which is a very fucking superficial part. It has shallow waters. There's not even fucking sea life that lives there. Deserted. Well, now we know. Cutting the ties. Whoop. Just like that. Maui is like the, oh my God, Prometheus energy. Holy shit. Prometheus, Lucifer, Hermes, Thoth, Mercury. Who else did you come in as? It's the same energy, folks, different faces. Like it's an energy, it's an energy of development, okay? Like psychological development. You mother heifer. I just, Spirit, kisses for you. I love you so hard. Yes, thank you very much. Okay. Call upon Maui when you're eager for discovery. When you are working on solving a difficult problem. Well, you can't solve a problem by becoming the problem and focusing on it. You gotta exploit the problem to solve it. Okay? Yeah. The problem's fear. Exploit it. This is so you can find the hero within yourself. Maui, sometimes in his shadow, is a trickster and often makes his discoveries or gets his prize through stealing it. Outmaneuvering those in his way. Manipulation. Trying to, do you see this? I was just talking about this. How you use your skill. Are you using it down here for manipulation or up here for fucking evolution? Like, what are you fucking doing right now? Discovery. Discovery of the head and the heart. Oh my God. Let's get another one on this. I told you, I know your energy, you motherfucker. I fucking know you because I know thyself, you bitch. And I say that with love, you bitch. You bitch. Bitch. Loki. That's the other energy. Didn't I just ask you that question though? You motherfucker. Fuck yeah, high five, because that's the other energy. That's the same fucking energy. Like Prometheus, like the one who stole the flame, the one who stole the truth, the one who stole the truth from the liars. Oh, that's my job, bitches. That's my job, motherfucker. Loki, I love you so hard right now. I hope you love it. Well, if you love yourself as much as I love you, boy, you ain't serving the fucking evil no more. I promise you that. You be on my side, like right here. We teamwork makes the motherfucking dream work. Fucking right there. Manipulation. Also, that's on the narcissist side though. Remember when I said when the narcissist and the empath both stop being narcissist and empath, like it comes together like holy Moses. I can't, woo, Lord. I'm feeling a little hot all of a sudden. A little hot. I think my Kundalini's rising right now. Looking at the lighter side of a situation, rediscovering the sense of humor and play. Maui, discovering. This is how you get out of those having deep feelings in your thoughts and getting into the real, the truth, like the truth. Right fucking here, man. I told Kelly today to have some hysterical laughter and some deep shit too. Sorry, Kelly. Spirit spankings. I love you. Kisses. I'm not sorry though. I mean, you're welcome. It is not nice to be tricked. Like, it's not nice to have for somebody to come in and think that to feel like they're interested when really they're not interested in you. They're interested in what they can get from you. How they can use you to their advantage. It's not fucking nice. It's like objectifying people like objects. Loki did at times stretch his friendships, and at this time, he did not come out a victor. There's a big difference between light jesting, like playing around, and straight mockery of someone. Ridicule just to build ourselves up because we've put another down. Building ourselves up because we feel guilty. Ridiculing somebody, shaming somebody for their experience, right? Just to build our own selves up is the shadow side of Loki's play. It tears others down as well as ourselves. We have this false persona, but inside we're fucking caged. Another shadow side of Loki is expressed when rather than showing real emotions, when things are not going well, we smile through it. We mask our true feelings. We accept the disrespect outside the fence. We accept those things that we think will, I don't know, we accept disrespect because we want to be liked. I don't fucking know, because we want to help people, because we want them to see the truth. You ain't in control of that. They in control of it, and they show you by their actions what they're open to receiving and what they're not, what they prevent and what they allow. And stop allowing fucking vampires in your fucking kingdoms and queendoms because you feel bad for hurting their fucking feelings. You feel bad for hating evil. Are you serious? Well, when you start looking for the truth instead of looking for the good and the bad in people, places, and things, and you look for the whole fucking truth, you're going to stop being fucking misled by lies. You're going to develop spiritual discernment. Are we covering soul wounds or the expression of healthy emotions with too much fucking play, with too much sarcasm, with too much fucking ridiculousness? We must be true to our emotions and stop discrediting on ourselves, not cover them up with jokes and false laughter like we don't fucking matter. Not false laughter, and I'm not saying make jokes of your shit. If you get into this point where you're fucking mad and you're fucking sad, you're gonna laugh hysterically at something. And I'm not saying it's funny, and I even told somebody this: laughing does not mean it's funny, nor does it mean you're fucking happy, but laughing is feeling something at the depths of your fucking soul, and it causes this friction that allows you to fucking shift. You're not attached to those deserted, shallow fucking islands of, oh, I'm looking at the good that I like of this person, and I'm only focusing on that. Oh, what is that? Physical and sexual pleasures? Mm-hmm. Oh, their money? Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, their fancy things, their nails, their nice cars and motorcycles and whatever else they can fucking conjure up to make themselves feel better from the outside because their inside is dwindling down and drowning in a teaspoon of water because they have a fear of fucking emotional pain, like it's going to kill them when the only thing that death does is offer new fucking life. Are you serious? Angelarium coming in with this discovery, the spiritual side of this learning, right? Because there's a whole fucking different Bulgar park open up right now. It's fucking truth. It's not what I think I can get out of it, what I can think I can gain out of it, but what am I willing to invest into this too, right? Entering into things like, what am I willing to invest in this? Am I willing to devalue myself to have this? What are you willing to invest? Because you should be investing trust into something, and you shouldn't be trusting things that don't trust themselves. Something that doesn't trust itself is an act against nature, because nature's way of loving itself is trusting itself, and that allows growth. So quit building fucking kingdoms and queendoms with fucking false kings and queens and start building it with the divinity, right, that you recognize within yourself. Come at me sideways. I ain't gonna come search for you. You come to me naturally. You come to me naturally. But Misty, you should be attracting all the good things that you are. I do. And you know what else I attract? Things that are here to learn from me, because we have a relatability. And we need to quit discrediting that and chalking it up as, oh, you're attracting negativity. I'm attracting things that are needing information that I have, and I'm also attracting things that I can gain information from. You think just because it's seemingly negative, I can't gain something positive from that? That's your attitude about it, not mine. Will I hurt? Yes. Will I cry? Yes. Will I throw a fit? Yes. I will experience every fucking bit of myself, and then I'm going to support my own experience regardless of what's going on around me. And if the thing around me wants to be in my experience from that point on, it's also going to accept the experience, the shared experience. Its experience, my experience, and the new experience we're about to create from the whole fucking truth, instead of living in lies. Like, this is not a motherfucking game here with Maui and Loki. Like, the roles have switched. The roles have switched. These two, Angel of Rain, which is healing, and Angel of Song, the vibration, the heart's truth. I'm going to take the heart. I'm going to leave these two on the bottom here. Tiferet, this is the heart. Where are you, book? That's the dark mirror. I don't want the dark mirror. I don't want to stand up because my foot hurts. There it is. This is the sixth emanation. The temperate force that allows the rest of the emanations to coexist in beautiful harmony. The truth. This is without extremes or absolute. As each other aspect rages around him, he neither yields nor resists. He is the equilibrium that exists between both of these forces. He is the guiding hand that braces against the many aspects of the tree to gracefully bring them toward one another. The yellow orb brings balance to the universe. Forming the midpoint between Kedar and Malkuth, he defines the pillar of balance. At the glowing center of the tree and the midpoint between all relationships, he distributes energy from each emanation back across its paths. It's a careful balancing act of incorporating such extreme opposites, but this is the nature of the tree as a whole. The nature of the tree as a whole. This mirrors the structure of the tree, existing as a microorganism of all, the whole. This is literally what I was talking about, the heart. When you come in the heart, you're able to receive the messages you were drawn in here that you need, right? And like, if you come in with this agenda, like to get your boyfriend back, or to get your lover, or to get this, or to get this external to you, right? Or to even get me, you're missing the fucking message. Of your heart, of what's in this reading, of what's in this message, like what needs to be felt beneath the surface. This is the value, the energy of truth that is spread throughout mankind, that is avoided in our fucking agendas, in our fucking possessions, in our fucking consuming, consume. Project. Instead of be here now and build from this, we're building from past things and idealized, false, perfect, white picket fence outcomes. For real. You are a flower that is unfolding naturally in the moment, and you think you're going to know who the fuck you are in 15 years, and you think the other motherfucker's going to know who the fuck you are in 15 years. Not if you ain't in your motherfucking truth, you're not. That's why the truth is important, because the truth is ever changing, and when the truth is accepted, right, in the state of truth, so you can grow from it, where you're not afraid of mistakes, and you don't guilt or shame, but allow the truth to come in and grow you, because mistakes are a part of life. It's going to happen. Telling lies over and over and over again, manipulating things to get what you fucking want, that's not a mistake. That's a motherfucking robbing of free fucking will. It's an exploitation of vulnerability. It's fucking evil. If you're exploiting vulnerability of yourself and others, because you're not exploiting the vulnerability of others unless you're exploiting the vulnerability of yourself within, right? Meaning you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable. So when somebody else is completely vulnerable, you're only going to allow the vulnerable part of them that you fucking allow with yourself, which is only the good, right? The false positivity. Fuck you and your false positivity. I'm going to burn you. I'm just going to drop some shit in your fucking ozone layer. I don't even care. I don't even care. I mean, I do care for the truth, but not the lies. And I'm tired of people telling me that I should care about people's fucking lies. No, the fuck, I should not. As a matter of fact, you should stop giving a fuck about people's lies. Sympathy is for cuts, boo-boo scrapes, broken bones, ankles, necks, and blah, 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 blah. It is not for mental sabotage of the heart, the emotional truth. You do not build emotions from thoughts. You build thoughts from fucking emotions, because your emotional experience is your true individual natural experience in the now moment. And stop shaming yourself to be able to do it. Fucking A right, man. You fucking A right. Let's get a divine feminine energy out here. Where is she? Right here. You better find pleasure in me pleasing my fucking self, or you ain't gonna find fucking pleasure here. I'll promise you that. And that's how you should be about yourself. You're giving your motherfucking power away. Well, Misty, you give your power away when you explain shit. No, I share my experience and my higher wisdom. I share my power when I explain shit. It's when I doubt myself that I'm taking away my power. So though the fuck it's not. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You fucking sweep the shit under the rug and pretend like it doesn't exist, folks. Okay? I'm going to come right behind you and lift that rug. I'm going to let all the ghosts out in your house. What? Yeah. I'm going to open the gates in your house. This shit just went across my floor. Limpet, Missy, Limpet. The mother of imams. Oh. The queen of the outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be. In love. And Fatima. I actually have a Rumi card for this. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. Love is your lineage. What is love? It's truth. It's truth. It certainly ain't lies. It ain't lies. It ain't lies. It ain't lies. Lies rob me of my love and my free will and my value of self. So it's definitely truth, 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 truth. All right? A whole truth, not a half truth, a whole motherfucking truth. Okay? Not sugar-coated, not laced with fucking tell me what I want to hear bullshit. You better be telling me exactly what I don't want to fucking hear bullshit. Okay? Right motherfucking here, Fatima. This is like exploiting what I say, fear. Big time. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. I'm grateful for my time. I'm grateful for the truth. Gratitude for the truth instead of getting what the fuck I want. This is Freya. You damn right. I spend my time wisely. I say yes when it's a holy hell yes. And if I have to think about it, it's a holy hell no. If it's not a holy hell yes, it is a holy hell no. No. Somebody said, it's not very spiritual being to say no. Who the fuck are you to tell me what spiritual is and spiritual isn't? Asking for a friend. $60. We can get caught up in the ego's idea of who we need to become or what we need to be to achieve or to get. Fathomizes the grace that sweeps through our seemingly complex lives and reminds us what's core, what's solid, earth, the soul family. Family, even family, means a few beloved friends. What matters most is the love and the gratitude we bring to those that are there for us, the truth and the gratitude we bring to those who are there for us, the vulnerability that we give to those who are vulnerable with us. Nurturing, protecting, and taking care of ones we love is a sacred occupation. My great-grandmother advised me that if I ever had children, I needed to make sure that I got paid for it. I had no clue what she was talking about. The idea was so foreign. Women should have a wage for the time they spent raising children so that their work would at least be valued. The role of a housewife or stay-at-home mom is sacred, and if it's constantly chosen, especially if it's consciously chosen. I did that. I surrendered my whole career, like $100,000 a year, to be at home with my kids. And I've been shamed for that because now that I'm starting all over from scratch, like, because 10 years ago, it is not applicable now, right? Like, people are like, that's an excuse. Excuse you? The fuck? I've heard this, especially from men. Like, thank God my ex-husband isn't like that. You know, like, this is something that, because it's not valued by the mind, right? It's where it's devalued the heart, discredited something, right? That is very much of value. She restores the significance and important to spiritual path of motherhood. It's also called to step back, take a deep breath, and take inventory of how much you can be grateful for right now in this very moment. How much you can be grateful for right now in this very moment. Not the past, not the future, right here, right now. She releases you from unreal expectations, unrealistic expectations of yourself and others. The vulnerability of yourself that you haunt. Whether you have mothered a child, a friend, or yourself, she helps you see again the vital role the nurturer provides, the nurturer. She often offers the perspective that says love is the family we all belong to, truth is the family we all belong to, and gratitude is the state of wealth we get to live in. Truth is the love and the family we all belong to, and gratitude is the state of wealth we all get to live in. And I've been talking about the currency and what currency really is, and it's your emotional values. It's your emotional well-being. And that's individual. Your heart is individual. Everybody has the same need for mental and emotional well-being, but how those needs are met are individual. And when we're not meeting those individual needs, when we're constantly seeking those holograms and ideas and those good things, right? Just the good. We need to be seeking the truth to grow good, right? To grow good. This is beautiful. 210. Over 4,000 years ago, the high priestess wrote the exhalation of Inanna. This is my former body. Deep connection, personal here. This is a little bit personal. This is going to be hard. I'm going to pull my shit together. Over 4,000 years ago, the high priestess wrote the exhalation of Inanna. Most precious lady, beloved by On, your holy heart is great. And in the Sumerian temple hymns, whatever enters you is unequaled. Like, this is, how do I explain that? It's unequaled, and whatever leaves endures. She is the limitless love and the inexhaustible power that moves through us when we merge with the true soul. We each have a personal myth. We each have an Ishtradeva, a personal deity who inspires and compels us to bring heaven right here on earth by moving us with the fierce conviction that we're divinely led within. She encourages us to integrate our light and our dark, to bring our unconscious aspects of self into consciousness. The high priestess is often described as the guardian of the unconscious. Yes, I am. She is the aspect of all of us and holds the veil of awareness that separates us from our inner depths. She is about merging the awareness of our soul and all the love and power it gives. All the love and power it gives us with our individual personality. What Swiss psychologist Carl Jung said would call personality 1 and personality 2. She wants us to live and breathe our soul. She wants us to become so intimate with it that there is no longer any separation. And there is no more excuses, no more justification, no more apologies for how powerful and true we truly are. You are the high priest and the high priestess, and you are eternal. She whispers, your holy heart is the legendary. The highway where we all connect. What allows me to experience the reality of my own soul? What allows me to experience the reality of my own soul? Intuitive. This is being felt as soon as that drowning yourself in a teaspoon of water and lies and bullshit is accepted, right? You let go of your fucking need to be accepted, need to be approved, your fucking external persona. You let go of it. This is felt, right? Your intuition is felt when you drop your persona and you stop falling in love with your thoughts and you start falling in love with the truth, which is, it's felt before you think. Surrendering to the truth. That's that higher self. That's that unknown. That's that, I can't understand it. I can't predict it. I can't control it, but I can build from it, right? That's a complete surrender to your internal purity. The purity, this is the vulnerability. This is the vulnerability, the all on the surface, the soul on the surface, right? Absolutely. When you step into the surrender of your vulnerability, surrender of your purity, you're no longer clouded by fear and judgments. You have the ability to assess the nature of things, the truth of things, instead of what you like and what you can use to your advantage, right? It's not about getting an advantage. It's about growing in honesty, right? Fucking here, the depths of the soul instead of the contaminations and the attachments of the mind. How do you do that? Well, with naked truth. I didn't even know I was naked until somebody else fucking judged me. Like, I was experiencing my truth. Like, and these are the boundaries that protect me. This is that shit that I was talking about coming up in my fucking boundaries, coming up to my fucking fence and projecting at me because it's not getting what it wants, but it's getting what it needs. It's discrediting it. It's discrediting the value, right? Like a mother, like a housewife, like it's discrediting the value of what it needs, what it's receiving, because it's not getting what it wanted, right? It's control of it. The fucking boundaries. blossoming and growing from this. How the fuck did you do that? Well, you know how motherfucking evil likes to hunt vulnerability and exploit vulnerability and kindness to its advantage? Well, this vulnerability likes to hunt evil and exploit fear to its advantage. Right here. That's the mastery of self, number 33. A lot of threes on the table. I have 26, which is 8. It's the infinity. It's the infinite within the finite. And then I have 30 with purity. And then I have 9 with the assessing. And then I have 12 with the boundaries and 33 with the blossoming. Those are all threes. Body, mind, and spirit, baby. Accepting the two sides of self, the integration. We ain't no longer empath and we no longer narcissist. We are truth right here. No longer fucking victim or survivor. We are warrior. We are whole. This is wholeness. There are two sides to every part. Which side wins? The side you feed. Well, what if there's no competition? What if there's no comparison of the two sides? What if both of those sides have power of a wholeness together, like right here, which is where you stop using your mind to build emotions and you start using emotions to build positive thoughts. Truth. You use your emotions to observe the truth, like the whole truth. Yeah. Stepping into the cycle of abundance. Right there. I'm going to use 7 cards. Usually don't do that, so that's kind of weird. Everything else is back to the void. I actually said this about the person that I used as an example today. Sending you back to the fucking void because you don't belong in my nature. All right? All right. The system is going to the void and nature restored here. All right. Let's get a masculine energy. The application of this. The application. I'm wondering... Yeah, wandering along, singing my favorite song. Because your behaviors and your actions and your thoughts should be building from the value of in here instead of devaluing in here to get these things. You're building from the value in here, right? Yeah. And fear is not going to stand in the way. Because if it's not a holy hell yes, motherfucker, it's a holy hell no. And you aren't going to convince me or sway me or manipulate me in otherwise. Truth does not change. You change from truth. Truth doesn't change from you. Okay? The surrender to the truth. Becoming the light. The white witch. There's the stag god energy, the omens, the boon. You know what to do with this treasure. You know what to do with this treasure. You know what to do with this gift. It is a gift. It's a gift. Your truth is a gift. It's a gift. You are a gift. Your individual experience is a gift and should not be taken for granted, exploited by yourself or by others, devalued. Absolutely not. That's the surrendering to the truth. Surrendering to the truth. The purity, please. The purity. Enjoy the growth and reap the rewards that grow in truth. There's that harbinger of true love again. There's that empress. There's that divine feminine. There's that nurturing. There's that compassion. There's that protecting. There's that supporting. There's that believing in. And there's that expanding. Trust. Nature's way of loving itself and growing and reaping rewards is trusting itself. Hell yeah. Assessing, being the peacekeeper, letting go of the need to be right. Told you, once we dropped the fucking deception and the need to be right, the need to get our way, the need to have all these fucking wants, right? We can assess the truth and step into the peace of ourselves. We're letting go of the need to be right. We're letting go of having that ideal outcome. I don't need to be right. This is fucking wrong. This doesn't fucking feel good. It devalues me. Let it go. You ain't changing other motherfuckers. That is a self job. We don't offer sympathy to evil and think that it's going to fucking grow. Like, no, it's going to keep sucking from you. The boundaries of self. If it's not a holy hell yes, it's a holy hell no. The boundaries that protect the heart, that protect the truth, the dream and the journey, the right fucking now moment, the unknown. Being brave and honest, the boundaries that protect the brave and honesty. Hell yeah. This is that vulnerability. I'm actually going to read this to you tonight. You do the right thing, and that's not always right by others. It's not always the easiest option. Right doesn't mean you're going to like it. It doesn't mean it's what you want, right? Sometimes right is not getting what you want. You stand up for what you know to be true instead of what you want to be true. The knight is the knight in shining armor. He's dedicated to the crown that his sword defends. He's not defending his crotch. He's not defending his fucking false power. He's not defending his superiority, inferiority complex. He is defending his intelligence, his fucking belief of self, his trust of self, his honor of self, his honor of emotions. You damn right. That's the protector of the Holy Grail, the vulnerability, the nature, and therefore the spiritual growth and expansion. Not the mental fucking agendas and the personal fucking gains, the spiritual growth and expansion. He represents the warrior within you. Whether you are male or female, this is energy within you. His sword and his armor show he is courageous and strong. Yet if you look closely beyond your personal fucking agendas and hurt fucking egos, you will see that there is a tear running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable for the love that he protects, for the truth that he protects. The energy of respect is important. Respect is not gained by what you do for people and obligations that you do for people. Respect is gained by the value that people uphold in themselves and in you. That's respect. And what is that value? Well, it's an emotional value. It's not a mental value that you can get personal gain from. It's an emotional value that you can lose your soul in, okay? Right fucking here, he's protecting it. It's not a game. It's actually the boundary. He's protecting this truth. The energy of respect right now is important. You value others how they value themselves and see their values. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you right now. Is it truth or is it lies? What do you stand for? Truth or lies? Nature or control? Freedom or enslavement? Because if you aren't supporting mental and emotional freedom, right, and mental and emotional well-being, you're supporting enslavement. So you decide who your master is, evil or highest self. Let's do this, okay? Truth or lies? If you're in a space where there's opposition, you're being guided to follow through with your integrity, with your truth, with your value, because even if it seems it will slow your progress and you won't get what you want, the rewards will be much more abundant. You are being surrounded by the light of bravery, to help you. This card brings justice. If you're longing for justice, please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order. So you do not need to force or control anything through your own will. If you have made mistakes recently, it's important that you take ownership and accountability for your mistakes instead of wishing them different. Take ownership for them. If you owe an apology, give an apology. If you are feeling the need to defend your spiritual path, stand down at this time. Let your spiritual path protect you. Let your truth protect you. You got to argue with nobody. Incontestable. Blossoming from the truth here. Blossoming in that innermost self. The alpha. Taking care of one's truth, one's personal needs, right fucking there. And that's right next to the wolf of authenticity, right here, the two selves. Tell me about the Hunger Man, the wolf, the two selves that are integrated. The two selves are integrated by shedding the old skins of fear and doubt and self-criticism, right fucking there. The snake, that's the kundalini. Didn't I say I felt my kundalini, like I could feel a kundalini? Like I felt a kundalini, like I felt root power rising. Like I was getting hot even. Tell me about the abundance here. The the Lord, the divine masculine, taking charge with authority. Taking charge with authority, meaning I am no longer being run around in my mind by phantoms and fear of fucking hurt feelings, hurt emotions. I'm not going to be loving with my mind anymore. This is literally taking authority and protecting the crown. Like this is the holy grail of emotions, right? I'm no longer going to build emotions based on thoughts. I'm going to build thoughts from emotions. This is taking lead from this feminine energy, the abundance within, the nature of self, taking lead from the nature of self, taking lead from the empress, the energy, right? Absolutely. Embracing the energy of peace within. No longer holding up the arrow of hostility, right? The arrow that's not broken is we're at war, right? Like we're batting, like the head's going against the heart kind of thing. And this is where the head drops the fucking need to be right against the heart. Like its wants are no longer superseding its value that is immeasurable with money. I think I talked about that in the beginning of this reading. All right. Romance. I got the Empress and the Lord here on the table, the divine masculine and divine feminine energies on the table. So I'm going to put some romance. And she comes walking, talking true love. Say I've been looking for you, love. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. Ooh. Wedding. Shut the front door. This situation involves marriage. Damn. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. You love in truth, and it certainly is. Stop looking for just the good, and people are just the bad, and people are focusing on the problems when the solution is the truth. Right there. At the bottom of the deck, soulmates. Yes, this is your soulmate. This is your true love. Honeymoon and wedding. We totally skipped the engagement. What's behind there? We're just gonna skip over some steps. We just gonna jump right in this motherfucker. Woo! We eloped! That's so funny. Let me know if you got eloped, because I want to know. Now I'm curious. Now I'm a little nosy. Rumi, let's experience this natural, raw deliciousness. Married my damn self, bitch. I eloped myself today. Today, Gina. Today we got eloped. Me, myself, and I. And now because I'm married to myself with holy true love, I can marry somebody else with holy true love. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be on paper to be union. No. Marriage is a meeting of the mind and the heart together in wholeness. Woo, right there. Union. Damn. Passion of the wild red mother and arise. Shit the bed. We're doing it just like this. It's going to be poetry. I'm not going to read the actual stories. I'm just going to read the poems. Number 13 is arise. Wings of hope languish from the lack of use. When wings dissipate and weaken, life begins to lose its value. That when you let go parts of yourself to get what you think you want, you begin to lose your value, right? Yeah. Every cell in your body is created to rise to this challenge. Your life is meant to confront every fucking thing that holds you captive. Every fucking thing that holds you captive. Don't sit at the bottom of the well waiting for, not caring about your own salvation, waiting for somebody else to save you. Listen to the voice within calling you. Reach for eminence beyond your maturity, your childishness of not getting what you want, your entitled victim mind. Reach beyond that. I dance before you in sacred spectacle, hoping to garner your attention. Look at me, I cry, ailing spirit and despondent flesh. Look at me. you were to look up, you would see me, that I'm a mirror of your own being, your light, your heart, your spirit, your all. Yes, there is pain. Yes, there is letting go taking place. And yes, you're frightened and uncertain sometimes, but you make this mean something it does not. It means that you are to turn your away from the shit that is dying and gently but firmly turn your head towards the shit that is living. Turn your head away from the lies and turn yourself towards the truth. Look at me. I will show you the truth, and you shall laugh. You shall laugh your deepest belly laughter with so much glee, sharing in my secret that the only force at work in your life is unconditionally loving divinity. I see you, divine wild child and sacred heart. You have guts. You dare to love where others only see pain. You dare to believe everything will somehow work out where others only judge it to be wrong. Said that too. Hashtag claims department closed. 36. Don't ask the conscious ones about the spirit. Don't ask the mentalists about the spirit. Don't ask the fear bus about the faith. Behold the faith in the effects of the eyes of the glowing eyes of the drunks. You see somebody who is experiencing it. You see it in the experience. Don't ask about it to the ones that aren't experiencing it, right? You gotta get to the message. Absolutely. Bring me your unreasonableness, your insanity, your love without reason, your passion without attachment, the passion that makes you crazy and chews all logic restraint from your mind. It leaves your orderly thoughts and your sensible plan and your appropriate attire at the door. Put your animal fur on and sing to me in gibberish. When my beautiful goats die, I make drums with their skins, and their spirits live on in passionate play. When my birds drop their feathers, I gather them and place them in my hair. Come drum with me. Come drum with me. I'll place feathers in your hair, and we shall honor the spirits of my animals, of your animal nature too, wild and free as you are in your truth. Stick your tongue out and growl at those who would try to tame you with guilt, shame, or fear. Do you think I give a fuck about any of their silly games, those games of reason and logic? Of course you should do it this way, they said. It makes more sense if you do it that way, they said. Be a hologram, they said. But I care not for what makes sense. I care for what brings you alive. Hallelujah. Oh, sudden resurrection. Oh, countless blessings. Oh, blazing fire in the jungle of thoughts. Blazing fire in the jungle of thoughts. Today you arrive with laughter to break open the psychological jail. You blazing angel, capable of so much, you evoke the testing hand of the divine. Why not when you cannot fail? Yet in your sweet surrender, how can the great beloved not respond to you in kind and offer you solace, comfort, and mercy? For not all success is hard won. Can you imagine this? The sweet face of the all-powerful, it shines upon you as love emanating from the Holy Mother's eyes, the golden radiance of her body and the gentleness of her touch. This is your birthright right now, your divine inheritance, the mercy of the all-merciful. Let it soften the hard edges of your life and your being and bring you to the grace that is well-deserved. There is a shift taking place right now in the matter of great importance. From justice to mercy, this is the path, your destiny, your blessing now opening up before you. It may be a particular matter, however, it likely includes your entire life's orientation. You are being granted refuge, respite, and shelter from the storms of struggle and doubt. You're being given divine sanctuary and safe harbor. You shall find the unraveling of the struggle and the pain now happens through tenderness and gentle approach, through nurturing. You are being asked to take stock of your own thoughts and your personal attitudes. Having to be tough and play hardball is definitely in the past, and it served its purpose. Yet this oracle comes to you with guidance that it's time to become softer. It's time to become more vulnerable in your way and your attitude. Can you gently but firmly place to one side the judge within, the one who keeps score and demands retribution, an eye for an eye, an exponent of absolute justice? And can you invite instead the one who gentles the aggressive Lord within and allows him to bow before the great lady? Can you? The one who is wise, who studies the working of the world with the softest of touches and is the very barrier and void in which life and death dance together. If there is a foe or a fight in your life, ask the Mother of Mercy to bless this in resolution. If you have drawn this hand, you are being guided. Oh my God, hand of Fan of Fatimal. I actually have this. You are being guided. You are being told that resolution is already on its way. That's the owl, and you'll know exactly what to do with this boon when it arrives. You're being told that you can stand your ground and remain in your strength without having to become aggressive or hard. You have more power than you realize, and it is in your being. As long as you're in your truth, you don't have to be aggressive or hard. I mean, then if you feel like it, do it. Like, but people accuse me of being aggressive and hard all the time. I'm as aggressive as I need to be to defend myself, and that's about it. I prefer to stay out of those energies completely, but it's not beyond my reach. You're being told that you can stand your ground and remain in your strength without having to become aggressive or hard. You have more power than you realize, and it's within your being. It is not in your ability to control others or manipulate the situations, for such actions are unworthy of a being and your magnitude and are unnecessary for your true success. You're being given the message that your prayers are very powerful, and although action in the world is part of your soul purpose and plan, when you pray, when you set intentions, have convictions, and believe in your prayers, believe that your prayers are real, so when they show up in front of you, you don't just devalue them. All right, guys. Accept your divinity so you can accept your gifts. Love yourself in the nature instead of in the lies. I love you and have a great day.